Hello guys, this is MinhyeokChoi3rdL5. Let's get started. Find the difference, estimate to check. Okay, so number one we have 574 minus 412. So we're gonna go 4 minus 12, which is 2. 7 minus 1 is 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. If we estimate it, 7 minus 1, let's just look at the 2 digits right here. 7 minus 1 is 6, so 5 minus 1 is 4. That'd be 160, and that is pretty close. Okay, number 2, 1 is less than 6, so we're gonna borrow from the 9. And 11 minus 6, that becomes 5, 0, and 8. Make sure you guys put dot right here. And 3 minus 5, 3 is greater, so we're gonna borrow from the 6. And that's gonna give us 8, 5, and 5. This one, the same thing. We're gonna borrow from the 3 because 1 is less than 3. So now this would be 11 minus 3, which is 8. Borrow from the 3. That is 4, 2, and 6. This becomes 11 instead of 1 because 1 is less than 8. So this becomes 11 minus 8 is 3. 5 minus 7, we can't do it, so we will borrow. This becomes 15. 15 minus 7 is, that is correct, it is 8. And 3 minus 1 is 2. Let's move on. Find the difference, estimate to check. It is continued. 4 minus 2 is 2. We can't do this one, so we're gonna borrow. And 12 minus 6 is 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 0 minus 8, we can't do that, so we're gonna borrow. This gives us 2. And 0 minus 5, we can't do that either. So we're going to do 10 minus 5, which is 5, and the 5 comes down, so that's 5,521. Make sure you guys bring the dot down. 1 minus 2, can't do it. Borrow. This would give us 9. 4 minus 9, we can't do that again. This becomes 14 minus 9, which is, that's correct, so it is 5. 1 minus 9, we can't do it again. Borrow for the last time, which becomes 11, so this would be 2.959. 6 minus 0 is 6. 1 minus 4, we can't do it, so we're gonna borrow. Okay, so 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 plus that 1 is 7. 6 minus 9, we can't do it. So we're going to borrow, and this gives us 7. And this one is 2. 2 minus 7, can't do it. Borrow. It's 12 minus 7 now, which is 5. 2 minus 8, can't do it. So make this one into 8, and this becomes 12. 12 minus 8 is 4, and 8 minus 1 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2. Number 6, 8 minus 9. 9 is greater, so we're gonna have to borrow from the 9 here. And this would give us 9, 3. Make sure to put the decimal there. And 2. We would borrow from it. This would give us 4 and 1. $14.39. Part 2 of finding the difference in check. So this is just more continued work from the subtractions. 1 minus 5, we can't quite do it. Well, just go through these because it's the same ones we've been doing so far. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 2. This becomes 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 minus 3, we can't do it. 12 minus 3 gives us 9. Okay, this one, we have 0 here and 0 here. 0, 5. Because we can't do 0 minus 2, we're going to borrow from the 5, and this becomes 4. And this would become 9, and this would become 10. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. 4. 6 minus 1 is 5. That's also 5. 0 and 1. In 4, 5, 6, you guys could try it on yourselves for the practice. Okay, moving on. Lastly, we have word problems. Number 1. Tom saved $5,672 in his bank account. He bought a new laptop for $2,849. How many money does Tom have left in his bank account? So he originally had $5,672, but he bought it, which means it's going away from his savings. Okay, we're just going to do this simple subtraction right here. 7 becomes a 6, and we're going to borrow, which gives us a 3, 2, and we're going to have to borrow again. And 16 minus 8 gives us 8. And 4 minus 2 gives us 2. So he is going to have $2,823 left in his bank account. Number 2, a school ordered 3,215 books for the library. After a year, 1,742 books were borrowed by students. How many books are left in the library? Okay, 3,215 and 1,742 is the number of books that were checked out. 3, 1, that becomes 10, or that becomes 11, and that would be 7, and we're gonna have to borrow another time. 11 minus 7, that would be 4 again, and not again, but sorry, 2 minus 1 would give us 1,473 books. Emily's family went on a vacation. They had $7,400 for the trip. At the end of the trip, they had spent that much. How much money do they have left after the vacation? So they're spending money, so we're gonna be subtracting from the total amount. And they spent $4,983. Borrow becomes a 2, and this becomes a 3. A 14 minus 8, which is 6. And that's 3 minus 9. We can't do it. So 13 minus 9, which is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 2,462. Car dealer shop had 8,965 cars in stock at the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, they sold 5,378 cars. Okay, so this one has another subtraction. 8,965 minus 5,378. 5, 10. This would be 7. 10 again. 15 minus 7, that would give us 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3,587 cars will be left. And that is it for today. Thanks for watching.